Hey folks, today is September 14th. It's currently 9:42 in the morning. Getting a little bit of a late start here, but I don't think I've missed too much. I've already gone through all of the currency pairs. I've checked the 5-minute charts as well as the 15-minute charts. And this right here looks to be our best potential setup. This is the pound dollar, as you can see here. Trend direction is down. Up here we have red. Down here we have red. The MACD still needs to turn white and close beneath this light blue line here. But as you can see, the Precog ribbon is red and pointing down decidedly. And we also have the Precog predictor, which is red and also pointing down pretty heavily. So hopefully we'll get a close beneath the Precog ribbon. And hopefully we'll also get a white bar on the MACD to close beneath this light blue line here, and that will give us the opportunity to jump into this trade. All right, I'll be back with you guys once that opportunity happens. Hey folks, just wanted to give you a quick update. We're still on the pound dollar here. We did have a bit of a pullback, as you can see here. The Precog predictor turned green for a little bit, and it is just turned red again. So we're now waiting. As you can see here, the white bar on the MACD hopefully will close beneath that light blue line. And if it does, that will give us the go-ahead to jump into a trade. And of course, I will be entering this trade as a market order this time. All right, we're doing good on time here, just about 2 minutes. So I'll go ahead and pause it and come back once we get filled. All right, folks, I just wanted to give you another little update here. We're actually getting pretty far away from the Precog ribbon here. And that's one of the things they talk about is you don't want to get into a trade too far away from the ribbon. If this was our situation here where we were 7 or 8 pips away, that would be ideal. But as you guys can see here, we're 18 pips away from the ribbon. And I have a pretty good feeling we're going to get some pullback on this. All right, so while I decide what to do on this, I'll continue watching it. Typically, I would do a market order here, but I might try to catch a pullback of some sort, since this was such a large move here. Hopefully it'll come back on its own. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Be back shortly. All right, guys, as you can see here, we did get filled right here at these two levels. I am a little nervous about this trade because, like I said, we had a pretty large move already on this one bar, much larger than any of the other ones you can see here. And after we get those large moves, the market tends to go sideways. So that's obviously not a situation I'd like to be in, but we're going to go ahead and stick with it here. We'll place our stop at 1.53975. All right, so we're looking at about 16 pips. So our first take profit is going to be right here at 1.53642. And our second profit target is going to be 1.53476. All right, so we have all of our orders in now. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. This will Be an interesting trade to watch here, because like I said, I'm a little bit hesitant about it, but we'll just be patient and see what happens here. All right, guys, I'll pause it and be back with you shortly. All right, guys, the market is starting to push up against our precog ribbon here. It's acted as a level of resistance on multiple occasions. So let's see if the market will do that again here. If not, we'll most likely be taken out, but let's hope it uses this level as resistance one more time for us. If not, this will be a great lesson, as like I said, they did mention this, that you shouldn't take a trade when the market is pulled too far away from the precog ribbon here. And obviously the market had pulled away significantly. So we'll see what happens here. All right, looks like the market is respecting that level still. Hopefully we'll get another white bar down here in the MACD, which will signify another push down. Anyway, I'm going to pause it and I'll be back with you guys shortly. All right, guys, I'm back with another quick update here. I want to go ahead and add a line here just so we'll know where our stops were. As you can see, the market is just stopped right here, right on the precog ribbon at this top dot here. And again, time and time again here, the market has used it as resistance to push back down. But obviously that can't go on forever. Ideally, we'd like to get it to push down one more time, but you never can tell here. I was hoping the market would have decided to push one way or the other here, but it looks like it's still just stubbornly stuck at this level. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it again, and hopefully we'll get some action, ideally to the downside. Be back shortly. All right, guys, the market just broke up here. As you can see, it did use it as resistance and came right back down to break even. But it just broke that level right here. So we're going to see what happens. Wow. This is actually pretty interesting. Market came within 2 pips of taking us out, and then came right back to where we were to start. And we are back to the break even level. Like I said, the market did the same thing here. We had a pretty strong push, and then it went sideways, and then another strong push down. So most likely we'll get some more sideways action. Good thing here is we get to really see the power of the precog ribbon to act as levels of support and resistance. Eventually, like I said, it will get broken, but it's been really fun, really nice watching it work here. And if it can help us profit, then that's all the better. Trying to keep this running as long as possible so I can actually catch the market taking me out here. And if we do get stopped out, I'll look at seeing if there's another opportunity. Mondays are typically slower, so we might just not get another opportunity today before I have to head out. As you can see here, the time is now 11 o'clock. So I'll stick around until 12 and see if we get something else. But once again, we're about 2 pips away from being taken out. It's already gone through the precog ribbon twice now. All right, and this just switched to the bottom. And we also have this changed to yellow. So we will most likely get stopped out here shortly. Even if we do, I've noticed a good thing is that my winners tend to be much larger than my losers. Because we are using a 1-to-1 risk to reward, and a lot of times after that first profit target gets hit, the second will also get hit. I mean, we are just hovering around my stop. Market doesn't want to push up. All right, here we go now. About 1 pip away from getting stopped out. 1.9. We have several indicators telling us that the market could potentially change directions here. All right, let me go ahead and pause it, and I'll come back if the market gets up to this level again. Or I'll tell you what, I do have this line here, so I'll just wait for the market to actually go through it, and then I'll come back so that way I don't have to spend all this time just watching the market or recording myself just watching the market. All right, be back with you guys once we get through that level or once the market gets back to break even. All right, guys, as you can see here, the market just went up, touched our stop, and it has taken us out. So that tells me that when we do get an opportunity to enter a trade and the price is pulled too far away from the precog ribbon, we definitely just need to skip those. This is all good information that we're going to be able to use in the future. All right, so I'm going to continue watching the charts and see if we get another opportunity on another currency pair to jump in the market. All right, I'll be back with you guys momentarily. Hey, folks, I was watching the USD Japanese yen. As you can see here, all 6 of our arrows are pointing down. And we had these 2 as red, but just a moment ago, this was actually gray. That's why I decided not to take this trade. So we're going to continue watching it and seeing here because as you can see, this did close beneath that blue line there. So I'm going to wait and see what happens on this. I don't like it where it switches. So I'm actually going to have to wait until this bar closes to make sure it's going to stay red. But it does look like it's going to continue pushing down. I just don't want to have such a small stop here that the market just bumps up and takes us out. So we'll be patient. There's no rush. And we'll see what happens here. All right, guys, as you can see here, the market obviously decided to push down nicely here. Wasn't able to take this trade. I was also concerned that we'd have some support at this level right here, as the market did stop right there. So even though we did have an opportunity to take the trade right here, you can see the white bar closed beneath the light blue line. It was red right here, red right here. Everything looked like it was a good opportunity to jump in. And we even had a few minutes to jump into the trade at a better price. That was just such a small stop that we would have had. I was just concerned that it would have come up and taken us out relatively easily. I was also concerned that it stopped right here at this level, which could possibly act as support. And obviously we would have hit our take profit had I taken that trade. So we'll just continue watching here. Can't get them all. All right, I'll be back with you guys shortly. All right, guys, no more trading opportunities here. It's about 12:05 right now. I went through all of the currency pairs, and the only opportunity I saw considering was AUD USD. But as you guys can see here, instead of continuing to push up, it decided to give us a red precog ribbon and a red precog predictor there, and it's just been going sideways since. So not sure what that's going to do. Pound dollars continued to push up. And as you can see, there haven't been many other opportunities. It is a Monday. Mondays do tend to be slower, so I'm not surprised at all. Anyway, today was a good learning opportunity. And again, in the system, it does tell you not to take a trade when you've had a huge pull away from the precog ribbon. And today we decided to go ahead and do it anyway. It was a good test, like I said. We know not to do it again next time. Anyway, that is going to be it. And also, I forgot to mention, we did skip that one trade. We did have an opportunity to jump in right here. But like I said, there was a level right beneath us that I thought was going to act as support. And so I decided not to take that trade. Anyway, I'll see you guys on tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. Take care, folks.